Minasan, konbanwa! Welcome back to another episode of OuttaSpaceReviews! We are here live on YouTube and Twitch. We're here for Toei Toy Talk. So welcome everyone. Welcome. Hope you've all had a great week since we'd last been on. I did have to cut last week's episode short as I was feeling sick. I've recovered a little bit more. Last week was not the best. That's why I didn't do any video game live streams. Because, wow, did I feel like dog shit. It was not the best. But yes, we are here. We are streaming live. We're talking about the toys that have come out since we last talked on Toei Toy Talk. And, of course, the things that were announced on Friday evening. I tried to keep the episode back as much as I could. But I had to go out and do Star Wars stuff. But then... yeah, they made announcements of some stuff over the weekend. Friday and the weekend itself. But they were just announcements. They're not pre-order dates. So, am I happy that I didn't include them in the episodes? Yes, because they don't have a pre-order date yet. And they're falling later in the week. Whoa, it's Mr. Big Streams. Wow. But yes, welcome K. Kieran Transformers 1. And Mr. Big Streams is there. Hello to all you people out there on YouTube land. Hello to people watching on Twitch. Take it easy. Keep it sleazy. We are talking toys as always. So, yeah. Toys. The only big announcements, we'll get these out of the way. Thank you, Lost Kiwi. Thank you. 24 months. Thank you, Lost Kiwi Designs, for supporting. I'll move it out of the way. There we go. And yes, we're almost on our 10 years of drive. That's crazy, right? Yes, I am still a bit sick, Big Stream. I've recovered a bit better. At this point of time, I'm now just coughing everything up. People on Twitch, you get ads. Yes, it is Go On Red's actor's birthday today. Yes, that's correct. As I've posted on Insta. His stream is starting at 8 o'clock if you want to join that one. But other than that, it is also our anniversary week. this week, so it's technically yesterday, but then it's also today. It is the 5th anniversary of OuttaSpaceReviews. Yay, yay, yay. So we've been doing this for 5 years. The episodes we were supposed to start earlier in like June, July, but we couldn't get the episodes out quick enough. Then we got the episode done. Then it came out in August. On YouTube, it says it came out on the 10th or 12th. No, the 12th. That's why. So it came out on the 12th of August, 2019. Slow beginnings. And then, here we are 5 years later, still trying to get into Japan. Well, not really. We went to Japan enough as it is. And yeah. So, we'll have a new episode celebrating our 5th anniversary and what's to come soon. I'm not going to talk about it because what's the point, since we have an episode to watch of it. But I feel like tonight's going to be a shortish episode. I've collected as much as I possibly could in regards to all the toys that are coming out. But yeah, there was some other stuff that was announced internally for Outer Space, but I'm not going to discuss it anymore until it actually happens. The big announcement, of course, I've just paid for some SIM cards for America. So we're going to try to do Toei Toy Talk live on the Friday, which will be, I'm thinking the way that the time zones work, I've been discussing it. So if I did it this time in America right now, I would have to be, it'd be 2 a.m. in the morning in Vancouver, and we can't really have that. So this one, unfortunately, will target the American audience. So what we will be doing instead is Toei Toy Talk live will probably happen on Tuesday next week, but it will also happen on Saturday morning Australian time. But that means it'll be coming live from about I think it'll be about 7 p.m. in America. Due to some developments that have happened, we may be doing Toei Toy Talk live earlier or later. Yeah, so from what I've been told, I think 6 p.m. probably be the best time, because then you at least watch it in the morning here in Australia. But yeah, that will be live from Power Morphicon on Friday. Friday is a 4 p.m. till 9 p.m. event. So that will be interesting to do it live in America. But yeah, it comes down to if the SIM cards are going to work properly or play up on me, as that is what the computers and internet do. So we'll stream via my phone. I'll have a little pocket mic, so at least everything will sound nice. We'll probably do a quick walk around PMC without getting in trouble, hopefully. Thank you for trying to join. But yeah, we will see. So, see, I only talked for about 5 minutes. Yeah, can't talk about other Power Morphicon developments just yet, because they keep developing and then they keep changing their minds. So at this point of time, I'm not going to say that I'm doing this thing until I'm there and they give me the reins for this thing. So we'll go from there when we can. Alright, let's start Toei Toy Talk earlier than we normally would. I almost pushed end scream. So, this is not the page I wanted. This is the page I want. There we go. P. Vundai. So, we are currently in August, second week of August, probably. I can't count. Stuff was announced. We need toys. Everyone wants toys. Well, at least that's gone up. Cool. So we're in August. There's Premium Bandai. The one thing I didn't add is the events, but we'll talk about events at the end. So, what's happened since last week? Let's begin with what's coming out later this week. So, for pre-ordered items that are being released from Premium Bandai, from Kamen Rider X8 under the Super Best line, we have the DX Mighty Brothers Double X Gashat. Exactly the same as the original Gashat that came out back in the day, 2016. Yep, 16 because 17 is build, 18 is 19 is 01. And that's our first tally of the night. That's 01. I mean, that's our O's falling over because I flail my arms around wildly. And I dropped my other bird. Anyway, yeah, so this item will be coming out re-released, 3,300 yen. These are out on, I think it's Friday. It'd be great if my calendar actually worked. There we go. So these come out on Friday in Japan. So people who have ordered this will start getting their emails and it will be shipped to them. Now we have some other items that are being released that day. We also have the Super Best DX Tadal Legacy Gashat. Exactly the same as the original when it came out back in the day. 2,530. When this series originally aired, this one came out near the end of the life of the series of X8. Apparently, this is what I heard from Mr. Big Stream. There actually was a shortage of this item. So, in order to get it, you would have had to have pre-ordered way ahead in advance. But the pre-orders also, they struggled to pre-order it. So, this item was hard to get even in Japan. I managed to get one. I somehow pre-ordered with, I think it was HLJ at the time. And I managed to get this item. So, lucky me. But at one point, this was a 5,000 yen valued item. Even though it only went for around 2,300 yen. Something like that. Which was pretty crazy. Yeah, it went to double how much it was worth in Japan during like the first few months of it being out. It was crazy. So this is the Tadal Legacy Gashat. It's exactly the same as the one from the movie. You're supposed to turn into Legacy Gamer level 100, not the true brave character from the other movie. It's the same Gashat. You can do whatever you want, really. So yeah, coming out on Friday, 2,530 yen. I swear there was more. Yes, there is more. Also on Friday, so the display dizes for the 20th anniversary of Blade, they're being released. So this is the board edition because it says board on them. So it's exactly like I was looking for that. So it is one of these type version 2 display dizers. The only difference is, of course, on the top, these are easy to remove. You just got to just gonna take it off. Easy, he says. Easy. Ha 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 ha. And he can't even get it off. It's just the lid has been painted or printed board on it. That's why with the Gaim CSM items coming out, with the Gaim display dizer set, they just come with just the lid because you're expected to just purchase them by themselves. So yeah, would I get this item? Yeah, I would get the board one because I do have 2 of the board CSM items. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Welcome to the eternal struggle. Or as I've been told, they're my hair fryers, so... What else? So this will be the second wave now. The other thing that's being released on Friday is the second wave of the Alchemist driver unit. This item has been out for a few months now, but this is the second wave. So these are the people that originally couldn't get it the first time. They were pushed onto the waiting list, so for when the second wave was released. So as you can see here, Alchemist driver unit. It's probably going to be more popular now, as per spoilers. We're getting a Majesty driver unit. So that one only comes with a black ring, but when we see from the TV series, you need to have the black and white rings. So yeah, I can see the Alchemist driver now becoming very popular for people who are fans of Kamen Rider Majad. They're going to want both of the drivers just for the rings. Money, money, Twitch foresees money. Yeah, crazy, right? So you can transform into Majad with this Alchemist unit, Alchemist driver unit, and also into Kamen Rider Wind. Still comes with the ring extenders for bigger fingers. Comes with medium and large. And it comes with five Ride Kemi cards. So Unicorn the Sun, Gigagum, and Kurbana. And then of course this Cerberus card. And I'm just like, okay. So yeah, this one was retailing for 5,940. Currently on the secondhand market in Japan, they go for about 7,500. So that is a $15 or $1,500 increase. 1,500 yen increase. So hopefully now that there's a second wave being released and will be out on the secondhand market, it will cause the Alchemist driver units on the secondhand market to lower in price, so be a bit more accessible for this unit that attaches to the driver, because this series doesn't have enough of those already, right? What else is coming out? So on Friday, last item being released is the Kamen Rider Geats Sound Core ID Tsurumi and Ace version, plus the Kamen Rider Core ID set number 3, as we can see here. Arobi, no internet, low data, 140p baby. Welcome Arobi though, welcome. Just listen to it like a podcast. Sorry, I got distracted. And so yeah, this Core ID set comes with a Sound Core ID. As you can see here, it also comes with a more screen accurate version of Nago's Core ID. And then it comes with these 4 other Core IDs. Now, these 2 were released as regular Core IDs. These ones are crack ones. And then the last 2 are DGP riders that appeared at the very end. So, got to get them in. This one's just if you want to do interactions with Black Tsurumi and Tsurumi and Ace sounds. As you can see here, this is with the DX one. It was a bit more blacker, while it's supposed to be like a clear, dark clear color. Now you got Burari's Core ID, Burari, and Kamen Rider Tapon's Core IDs, and then as I said, you got the crack ones here. this set of core IDs, which is 6, 3,520. It's mainly because of the Geats one, because it's got sounds and batteries in it. And as I said, it's out on Friday. So yeah, we're almost at the end of trying to collect all screen characters' core IDs. There are characters, of course, that were... they only showed a picture of their core ID, and then they didn't really do anything because we didn't get a character. But hey, you can just make your custom ones at that point of time. And finally, so... as you can see here, these are all the acrylic logo displays that will be released later or earlier next week. These are all coming out on the 20th, I think. Yeah, 20th or 19th. So these are all the logos in acrylic for all the characters that have currently been released before. So you can get a Super Sentai one, Kamen Rider, X, Amazon, Stronger, Sky Rider. It just says Kamen Rider on it because he was the new Kamen Rider back in the day. He was going to replace Kamen Rider. I'm not going to get into it. Super 1, Black, RX, Z Cross, ZO, J, Shin, Kuga, Agito, Ruki, Fies, Blade. The Blade one looks pretty cool. I think I have it. I don't remember. Hibiki, horizontal and vertical. Kabuto, Deno, Kiva, Decade. There is no W one. You got O's, Forze, Wizard, Gaim, Drive, Ghost, X-Aid, Build, come back to Zio, 01, Saber, Revise, Geats, come back to Gotchard, Amazons, there's King Ogres, King Oger, King Crests, you got Don Brothers, Golden Momotaro's, Don Momotaro Crest, Kyorija, Hurricaneja, Shinkenja, Zenkaija, Bioman, Deno Crest, Kirameja. Is it the same? Well, not these ones here, so up to Bioman. These ones seen here, up to Zenkaija, they're all being re-released again for people who have pre-ordered them. So expect a bigger surge of these acrylic logos on the second-hand market. A lot of these items, it's probably like their third, fourth, or even fifth release. Continue expecting to see these on the second-hand market way into the future. I know, as I always point out, I have a few of them. I keep mine down here. I have the horizontal Hibiki. I got Black. I got X8. I got Kamen Rider. I got O's. I don't have Forze, but I have a 10th anniversary Forze one. I have an X8, but I would prefer a Genmu one. I have 01 and Hidden Industries. Yeah. But yeah, these will all be out on the market again next week. So yeah, if you want acrylic logos for your things, go for it. Welcome, Cross Tofu. Have you watched the Gav press conference? Nah. People showed enough of it on Twitter, so I'm fine. I don't really watch the press conferences anymore. That was like a 5-year ago thing. I don't care. We've seen who's coming out, who's going to be on it, so that's all you need to know, really. And then the internet will pick apart who that person is, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we're moving on to new pre-orders for some special items. Now, I don't normally talk about the Alchemist rings, but I thought I'd just bring this one to everyone's attention. This is the Kamen Rider Gotchard Alchemist ring in black, which is what they would use in the most recent episode of Gotchard, especially with the high-ranked alchemists. So you can have a black one, put it on your finger, and be like, ooh! These rings aren't cheap because it is rings. It's silver 925, or that's the company that makes them. I don't know. But these are valued at 18,700 yen. So current exchange rate, you're probably looking at just under $200 Australian. And they're going to be out in October. So you can choose the ring size up to ring size 26, but that's Japanese measurement. And yeah, they will be out in October. You can also go on AliExpress and get the cheapo versions of them. But if you want to be brando, you can talk to a middleman to get these ones instead. Whew. What else was announced? So we talked about this one on Toei Toy Talk. We have the Kamen Rider Gaim arm change set. So with this one, it does come with Pine and Ichigo arms, which can be used to create your Gaim Pine arms and Gaim Ichigo arms. Also with the faceplates included, so you can also make Pine Baron, or Baron Pine arms and Baron Ichigo arms. Now, Baron Pine arms was never on the show. Ichigo arms was, but it was on a Terubi-kun episode, or Terubi-kun special. But that's not stopping you from making form changes that you would want to see. This is all that's included in this set. It is $100 for the price of a figurine to get all these accessories. So you can see here, these are the, I think it's this one here and this one here. These are the Baron pieces, and the other ones are the Gaim pieces for their faceplates. So yes, you can pretty much change when you get them straight out of the packaging. As I said, 9,900 yen. It's coming out in, I can't even say these words at the moment. So it's coming out in February next year. And pre-orders end undetermined at this point in time. So you can still order it with a middleman if you're collecting this. So while we're on the topic of that, what was released on the weekend was the Kamen Rider Gaim Orange Arms. Obviously, orangey. So it's Kamen Rider Gaim Orange Arms. Retail, 9,900 yen. There is a second wave coming out for people that missed this pre-order on Ami Ami. Ami Ami have pre-orders up, so it comes out in September. Still going for the same price. I think it goes for 9,700 yen, but just remember you got to pay our tax on top of that, unfortunately. So you're looking at you're looking at over $100 already. So it's like $110 because of the 990 the tax that they add on top of it. You're just like, ugh. I just paid for mine today. They didn't give me any email over the weekend to pay for it, and I was like, okay. So today's Tuesday. It took released on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It took 4 days for them to tell me that my item was ready to ship. Well, no, they haven't even shipped it yet, to pay for it. And I was like, cool. I was getting worried that I thought it was on the second shipment wave. Yeah. Yeah, it was not good. But we got there. I'm going to change this to Japan. Baron. When is Baron coming out? Baron comes out in September. Maybe around the same time or end of the month. They don't let us know until the end of the month currently, and then at the start they'll start telling us what's coming out. If there's a fresh Orange Arms version, I might order it. Maybe Tamashii Nations next year. They always do repaints and recasts of stuff. Let's see. Where are we at now? So, we discussed this. This one was announced right when I was recording the episode, or just before I started recording the episode on Friday. The Volt Driver's high-spec belt. This one's valued at 6,600 yen. It is exactly the same mold as the Build Driver. You just don't get a full bottle holder. That's why it's a little bit cheaper at 6,600 instead of 8,800. You're paying $20 for a bottle holder that attaches to the belt. Whoop! It's painted in gold, and it's got that Evolt driver red. Reddy maroon brown color, whatever. So that's what you get. A belt and the belt buckle at the end. But it's going to look good. The reason why they're retailing this, as it says on X, is because the Evolt driver phase 1 to 3 set just recently came out. So they're like, it's just a recast of the build driver high spec belt. So yeah. And also because Evolt will be in Kamen Rider Outsiders next month, which means we have another Evolt transformation item coming out sometime next year. Woo, the Evolt X full bottle probably is what it's called. Who knows? We won't know until September. We do not know. 6,600 released in February for the Evolt driver high spec belt. I'm kind of tempted, but when they announced the high spec belt, they also announced another release of the display dizers. This is the version 2 ones, not the version 1s. Difference is what I was holding before is the version 2. Version 2 is able to, as you can see in this diagram here, they come with these pieces here. So if you put your belt on, it doesn't droop down. This one keeps it up, especially on the high spec belts, CSMs and whatnot. So you can use it to display DX items. You can use it to display CSM or high spec belted DX items. You can get two, pop them on top of each other like we're doing over here. They're pretty good price, 2,200 yen. It's just the shipping because it is a big box that's holding a circular item that's that big. It's pretty crazy, right? So are they doing the hazard trigger? I think they have. I might do a deep dive later. But yeah, 2,200. These are being shipped out right now. So if you order through a middleman, you can get them. But of course, you can also find these items on the secondhand market. What else? What else? What else? What else? So we talked about all these items here, which is great. Next thing we need to talk about is some more acrylic logo displays. This time we have the Kamen Rider Zeo acrylic logos. So they got two versions of it. They got one that's a black and one that's a clear. So that's pretty cool to look at. Let's see. So I definitely would get the clear one. It looks nicer than the black one, unless you have a black background. And yeah, it's up to you. Each one retails for 1,650 yen. That's what it looks like with a black background, so it doesn't really matter. That's what. And then if you have a clear one, this is what it looks like on the background. Still looks pretty good. Boop and boop. You can order them now. Black. Clear. Yeah. Problem loading. I know. I messed it up. We're in trouble now. These items will be shipped out in October, but the pre-orders end on September 1st. So you got time if you want to order them. Otherwise, yeah, you'll find them on the secondhand market. No problem at all. No problem. Other acrylic logos. We got the Gotchard logo from the TV series. 16,500. It just comes in black. No clear, no see-through, no nothing like that. We're talking about the logo, not the crest. So, yep, this is what it looks like. On a black background on the logo. 1,650. Pre-orders then September 1st. And also out in October. I might get one of those, but later down the track. And of course, the other item we saw was the Gotchard crest. As you see here. The crest is 1,540. So a little bit cheaper, but for the size of what you're getting, Is it worth it? Who knows? It's not even that chunky too, so yeah. 1,540 yen. Pre-orders end September 1st, and it's out in October. I don't really collect the crests. That's just like extra steps, so I would just get the acrylic logo for my stuff. But that is, of course, just me. Why no W? Who knows? Maybe as if the 15th anniversary is coming up, so they might do something for that. Maybe. Announced on the Bandai Candy blog with the announcement of Valen at the conference. Is that what we call it? Press conference, yeah, same shit. So we got Valen is joining the Candy Sodo line with all these disgusting stickers all over it. So he'll be in the Gav Sodo 1 line. And also he'll be joining the Choco Dan snack line in silver and of course in gold. So he was the hidden character over here before. This one was blurred. So yeah, you can get silver and gold, collect the packets. They're shaped like, they're designed to look like Choco Dan, which is pretty cool. But we're not here to talk about crappy little figurines that got nothing to do with anything. We're here for Go Chizos, because Go Chizos are going to capture our minds this year. So, in this, it's a 6 different types that will be released in this wave. This is the what is it called? So this is the SG Rider Chozizo. Yeah, Go Chizo. So this is the Shokugan Rider Gochizo Wave 1. 6 different items to collect. They all work on the DX Henshin Belt Gav. So the lineup is a white Chocodon for Valen. Opens up like that. The SG version of Verucan, sorry. Exactly the same as the DX one that's coming out. Then we got some Legend Riders. We got Kamen Rider Agito. Looks like that. Then we got Kabuto. I feel like I've already talked about this one, but oh well. The blog is here. Kabuto pops open. And Nago. Along with Valvarad. Kamen Rider Valvarad. So this is the wave of 6. Can be purchased at any convenience store in Japan. So like Aeon malls, Aeon shops, or even corner stores will have them. Or even like 7-Elevens and shit like that will have them. Pretty crazy. 500 yen a piece. That's what the packaging looks like for them. You will be able to tell the difference between each package. So it's not a blind box. It's actually will show what character you're going to purchase is on it. So guaranteed the Chocodon might not be, he might be popular, but the ones that you'll never see of any of will be the Legend Riders. They will be bought up like crazy and then sold on the secondhand market for a markup of like say 700, 800 yen. Who knows? Yes, the Saber Gochizo got revealed a while ago, but I missed it and I'm not going back. That's in a Terabikun. Moving on, we don't need Tamashii Nations. The other thing that was announced sometime last week and then is coming out this week is the Kamen Rider Saber Brave Dragon Metallic Color Edition Tamashii Store exclusive item. So it is the exact same mold and everything as Kamen Rider Saber Brave Dragon when it was originally released on the SH Figure line, but it's now just got metallic paint on it. Woo. It's double the cost that the original figure is worth. So this one's now 6,050 yen. And it can only be purchased at the Tamashii store. Currently it's in a lotto. So only people that are Tamashii store, Tamashii Nation members that are a high enough rank from purchasing stuff will be able to enter the lotto to win this item. No mention has been said if they're going to sell it regularly later down the line, but I think they will, so let's not stress out if you just want a fancy metal version, metal paint color, metallic color edition of Kamen Rider Saber. It's like me having 3 versions of Kamen Rider 01. The packaging is exactly the same, and it's the same figure, nothing has changed. Yes, there is a Kamen Rider 01 Realizing Hopper, but that one's completely different. But there are 3 of the Kamen Rider Rising Hopper figure arts, and they're all exactly the same. Yeah. What else? What else? Can't really show other people's work, so I'm going to close that one. Now, we'll just quickly move on to items that are coming out next week. Early next week. So, these are some more Geats items. This coming week will be the release of the Monster Rise Buckle. This one will include voice lines from Punkjacker and Nudge Sparrow. It's been done up a bit more nicer than the DX. It's got the button on it. Voice lines, extra sounds, buttons, nicer paint job. 3,960. It's going to be out on the 20th. So, as I said, next Tuesday. So, look forward to that if you have it pre-ordered. I opened it up twice. Cool. So, that's one less thing to worry about. Also, coming out next week is the Super Best DX Gashat Dual Beta. 3,630. Exactly the same as the original one that came out back in the day. You can transform into Tattle Fantasy and Bang Bang Simulation, depending on which way you turn the Gashat's button thing. Yep, out on Tuesday. Exactly the same as the original release, so you can also find it online on the secondhand market. It all just comes down to what you want the box art to look like. But if you're a person that throws away the box, then go secondhand. Save some money. Also released will be the Super Best DX Mighty Creator VRX Gashat. This one was from the movie True Ending. This also was one of those items where they were hard to get because they didn't predict to have enough. Or for some reason, they didn't have enough. People pre-ordered like crazy, and then they're like, oh, why don't we have enough? This one doubled in price early back in the day also. I managed to get it, so I didn't have to stress. It's 2,200 yen, out on Tuesday. Exactly the same as the original release. You compare it with the X8 Gashat. It was pretty much to be by itself, I think, but I haven't watched the movie in ages, so whatever. Yeah, it's by itself because that's X8 on it, so whatever. Check the secondhand market if you want it now. Otherwise, yes, it will be out on the secondhand market in a new packaging, Super Best, Tuesday, when someone sells it. Like I said, I have stuff for Geats. No Sentai stuff at all. Yeah, it's weird. There's a lot of Geats stuff coming out still. More stuff. Geats won't stop coming out until February. There's always going to be stuff there. Also on Tuesday, this was a P Bandai release when Build ended. And then with this year being the Year of the Dragon, and last year being Year of the Rabbit, they re-released the Kamen Rider Build Trial Form Rabbit Dragon. but now with Steam Effects. Steam Effects originally came included with not Night Rogue, Bloodstock. That's how you got these Steam Effects, but also it comes with a new stand that says Year of the Dragon, Year of the Rabbit, Year of Dragon on it. It's also a new metallic paint job. The other one's a bit more duller. But yeah, metallic paint job. New stand for build celebrating Year of the Dragon, Year of the Rabbit. Previously, this one's going for $9,350. Oh, jeez. That's pretty pricey for a Lunar New Year figurine. The one thing that this item misses from the original release is it came with the Pandora's box. That's the only reason why I bought this figure back in the day, because of the Pandora's box, so it could be held by Kamen Rider Evol or Bloodstalk. So you will be missing out on getting that. Otherwise, you just buy it from someone who's recasting it. It's out on Monday. One day earlier. So yeah, just a more metallic paint job compared to the original, with Steam Effects and no Pandora's box. You can get it right now on the secondhand market for like 6,000 yen. Up to you how you want it. If you want the base or be fancy and get both. And the final item is the release of the Shinkocho Seiho Kamen Rider Next Kaiser figurine from SH Figure Arts. This item is 9,900 yen. You compare it with Next Fies if you already have it. And it comes with parts, so you can go into Kamen Rider Next Fies Axel mode. Which, I said Fies again. Next Kaiser Axel mode. So I want it because I'm a Kaiser stan. I will get it later down the track. Comes with the new what are these called? The Kaiser Cross Slasher. Comes with 2. And replacement parts, as I said, for Axel mode. Out on Monday. Monday. I would get 2, so I can go Kaiser. And yeah, Sentai have not been releasing much lately. It's pretty crazy. I've been looking and looking and looking. Let's see. If we go into Sentai. And the last thing I was also going to look. So yeah, they're advertising this item, but it's not a Sentai show. It's just because they can. So I can't open this one at the moment, but yeah, it's not a Sentai show. They're just doing it because it's Metal Hero. They advertise Metal Hero stuff under Sentai sometime. Yeah, Blue SWAT. It's like a Metal Hero, but not a Metal Hero. But it was done by Toei, so they're like, where can we put this? Here. Yeah. Nothing from Sentai has been coming out lately. Which means they're probably getting ready for the next wave of Sentai toys. All the Memorial Edition stuff is not out till the end of the year or into the next year. We're just going to wait for more power-ups. Yeah, I feel like Boom Boonja, they haven't really been making too much. They did a big wave of cars to begin with, and they went to Boon Violet, and then the power-up form of Bomber 9, and then, yeah, we haven't heard anything lately. Now, with Build, did they do a hazard trigger under the Super Best line? No, they did not. They did not. You can easily pick up a hazard trigger secondhand, but we'll just look at the Gochizos. As I said, they always update the where to get them from, because they don't have Saber on here, which is weird. But we know it's a Terabikun exclusive. Oh well. They don't want me to go on the website. Irregardless. Yeah. I think the last thing was announced for the Memorial Spider-Kumanos. The Saber one isn't there. Yes. Yes. Kaiser's base form doesn't have Axel form. So this is Kaiser Next. Kaiser Next has Axel form. Yeah, not much during the summer holidays, which is weird. I thought they'd be doing more. It's more about events and going outside in Japan, really. But yeah, other than that, not that much this week. Not much expiring in the future, because now it's going to ban me from going on there. Hopefully, they'll start announcing some more things in the coming week. But yeah, that's what these episodes are like when not much is out. So it's pretty crazy. Which, by the way, no images with the open version. Yeah. Alright. It was a quick episode, unfortunately. So that will be the it of Toei Toy Talk. Not many viewers on tonight. So not that much interaction. We'll be back on Friday to do the next Toei Toy Talk for YouTube. And we'll be back next week before we run off to the US for Power Morphicon and whatnot. We'll be doing regular Twitch this week. Probably playing God of War and maybe Yakuza, depending on how it goes. But other than that, everyone, make sure you stay safe in the winter months. Don't get too sick. It is going to get a bit crazy with cold, especially in Queensland now that it's the Eka season. It's probably really cold down in the other parts of Australia, especially in New South Wales and Melbourne, where it gets really, really, really cold. So make sure you take it easy. Don't take too many cold and flu tablets like I did, so you don't get completely sick all the time. So, thank you to Mr. Big Stream. Thank you to K Kieran Transformer 1. Thank you to Lost Kiwi Designs for resubscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to Crossed Tofu for joining. And we'll catch you all tomorrow, or we'll catch you next week back on YouTube. But otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow on Twitch. Take it easy, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.